Concrete contractors, I want to show you this super simple funnel that we set up for a contractor in my area that upon the first day of actually running the ads, we've already scheduled 2 leads on his calendar and he already showed up to both of them, and one of them was $30,000 job, which is just insane and shows you the type of work and quality that Facebook can bring in depending on how you present yourself and how you set it up. So it's a pretty simple system. I'm going to go ahead and show you how it works, and this is perfect for contractors that are still in the field and don't really have that much time to be messaging leads or catching up with them, right? So on the back end, we have automation through Go High Level that messages the leads, lets them know what to expect in the estimate, and reminds them 24 hours before the estimate and an hour before. All the contractor has to do is show up and give the estimate. So we're 3 days in with this campaign. As you can see right here, we've already brought in 5 leads, and the video ad has brought in $17.90 per cost per lead, and the image has brought in $14 cost per lead, right? So campaign total is like $22 cost per lead, which is pretty crazy with a low budget. He is running a $20 a day budget. We do recommend $50 a day. That's an average for this industry, but we made it work since we know what we're doing and we know the angle. We have winning copy. We went ahead and set it up for him. As you can see, the results have been good. So for the offer, we have a money off offer because we did our research and we found out that actually there's not a lot of competition in our area. There's not that much contractors out there actually advertising on Facebook for concrete services. So we found out this is the perfect opportunity to have a money off offer, because if the competition is low, money off offers work great because it's not generic and not everybody in your area is actually seeing that for concrete, right? So we went ahead and ran a money off offer, which is working great, as you can see here. So through the ad, they go to a Go High Level landing page that is just a survey. It's a one action landing page. I don't like my landing pages having too many things to look at because I want them to focus on the main goal, which is to fill out the information to get the estimate, right? So I have a headline, the survey, and the logo just to make them know that they're in the right place with seeing that logo, right? You want to make sure you have your logo on your profile picture, profile picture, right? So they know they're in the right place. Now, after they fill out the survey, they go to a calendar where they will book an appointment depending on the time available. Now, if they don't book an appointment, we actually have a system in the back end that gets their information, gets their number and email, and actually messages them and lets them know if they forgot to schedule the concrete estimate and makes them book on the calendar. Now, it just keeps repeating if they don't until they say no or until they say yes. If they say yes, it will take them to a calendar link where they will book the appointment. So pretty simple, right? Now, if they do book an appointment on the calendar, they will go ahead and get automation confirming the appointments and reminders 24 hours before the appointment and an hour before. Now, they will be able to reschedule and cancel the appointment, which we've actually had one person cancel, but we reached out and rescheduled them on the calendar. So this super simple Go High Level automation, it doesn't have to be too complicated. This right here will bring in enough leads. Now, the creative doesn't have to be nothing crazy. If you don't want to invest into video, you don't have to. I do recommend a video testimonial, which is this right here. Since he was in my area, I actually went out with my camera equipment and shot the video testimonial of the homeowner speaking highly about the contractor and the service, right? But images work just fine. Just because I have an Advantage Plus campaign, meaning Meta is choosing where to allocate the budget depending on the results, right? So AI is handling where to invest the money into, and it chose the video. So, but images work just fine. You could have images of just the crew working or you holding up a sign. You want to make sure that the image makes sense with what you're selling, because you got to think about it. When people are scrolling, when you're targeting people and you want to target people interested in concrete services, right? You want to make sure that your image represents concrete. Like they want to stop and see like, oh, like, this is a concrete contractor. Let me see what he has to offer. So you want to make sure that it resembles with what you're selling, because if they don't know what you're selling through the image, don't use that image. You want to make sure they know what you're selling with the image, right? So this is a pretty simple concrete funnel that you can set up. And if you need help setting this up for your business, I have a link down below that you can schedule a call with me and we go ahead and talk about this and set it up for your business and see if we can work together. So thank you for watching the video. I hope this has helped someone out there and give you a better understanding of how things should work and what's possible with your industry.